Ladies and gentlemen, there may be a ban on hair relaxers real soon. And it's actually Black women in the forefront for this to happen. So the FBI is proposing a ban on hair relaxers with formaldehyde due to cancer concerns. You know what? I wish they would take them all off the shelves. The last time I relaxed my hair was 2010. That was it. I never did it beyond that. And in all honesty, I don't miss it. And I know my relatives in the South, they still do it. I don't miss it. I seriously don't miss it. I think we would be better off going natural anyway. So I ain't upset about it. As far as I'm concerned, take it all off the shelf. The Food and Drug Administration is proposing a ban on using the chemical formaldehyde as an ingredient in hair relaxers, citing a link to cancer and other long term adverse health effects. Yes, I've been hearing about fibroids and all kinds of issues have cropped up from our women using these hair relaxers. So, a new rule proposed by the federal agency would ban the colorless and highly toxic chemical and high straightening and hair smoothing products referred to as relaxers. The target date for the proposed ban is set for April of 2024. The proposed rule takes a large step in raising awareness about the potential harm that formaldehyde creates for many Black women who typically use the popular straightening products, including many kinds of chemical relaxers, Brazilian blowouts, and keratin treatments. News of the proposed rules comes as researchers at the National Institute of Health releases a study last year showing an increased risk of hormone related cancer in women who have used the chemicals in their hair. The findings in the report were especially concerning for Black women who are far more likely to report using such products. We estimate that 1.64 of women who never used hair straighteners would go on to develop cancer of the uterine by the age of 70. But for frequent users, the risk goes way up to 4.05%. Lead author Alexandra White, the head of the National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences, um, Cancer Epidemiology Group. The proposed rule by the FDA continues to generate questions about the dangers of formaldehyde and risk associated with the highly toxic chemical in hair straightening products. Mhm. Formaldehyde is colorless and strong smelling gas, which presents health hazards when breathing into lungs and when coming in contact with eyes or skin, according to the FDA. When the chemical is presented in the air at levels exceeding zero point 0.1 ppms, that's parts per million, individuals experience watery eyes, burning sensation in the eyes, nose, and throat, coughing, wheezing, nausea, skin irritation. Exposure to formaldehyde can also cause dermatitis or an itchy rash caused by direct contact with the substance. So the FDA reports that more exposure one has to such products, containing formaldehyde, the terms of length and time and concentration, the higher the health risk. So there are other symptoms that are associated with formaldehyde: amounts of headaches, asthma, contact dermatitis, and possibly cancer. Chemical hair straighteners have also been associated with breast cancer and even ovarian cancer, especially for Black women, and uterine cancer. Well, how many hair relaxers actually have formaldehyde? They said there are more than 150 hair straightening products on the market that contain formaldehyde. This is according to the New York State Department of Health. Wow, that is a lot. That is a lot. Many keratin based hair smoothing and hair straightening products contain formaldehyde. While some claim to be formaldehyde free or organic or natural, investigators at New York State Department of Health discovered that formaldehyde was actually present even in those products. The ones that claimed they were formaldehyde free, organic or natural, and they still found it in there. Wow. Wow. In addition to hair straighteners and smoothers, the chemical is also used in various glues and resins, dyes, textiles, disinfectants, building material, automobile parts, embalming, and laboratories, according to the CDC. Wow. So, I mean, it just goes to show you these products have been out for decades and they're just getting around to taking this out. You know how much the damage is done by now? The damage is done, especially for women that have been using relaxers. I mean, look, I went to school with girls that had their hair relaxed. So you're talking about some of these people that have been using it since childhood all the way through adulthood, just getting their hair relaxed. You know, me, like I said, I stopped back then, and I had friends that stopped even before then, like back in the 80s and 90s, they stopped relaxing their hair. And for me, when it was just something about 2010, when that year came, that was the same year my mother passed. And it was not long after she passed, I decided to go natural. I decided to go natural. But I didn't do the big chop until a few months into 2011. But I just decided I wasn't going to do it no more. I wanted to go natural. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.